Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Thunderstorm League of Racing. We hope you're having a great Wednesday night, and it is looking to be a very fun race. I am AJ Capola up in the booth. It is just me tonight. Matt is on assignment for another league, which you can also find on the channel as we speak. But for now, it is just me. It's me. It's AJC. So we hope you, once again, we hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday night right now. And I mean right now. Our fastest car on the racetrack is Ryan Andrew, and then Chase Schaefer following in second. Noah Wilson, as usual, within that top five, is third right here in practice. We are about to start qualifying in 1 second. There is the checkered for practice. So, while they're getting ready and getting qualified up for the Thunderstorm League of Racing here at Chicagoland, let's just talk. Should be a fun race here tonight. I personally really enjoy the Chicagoland racetrack. And let's throw out the track facts. It's a four-turned tri-oval racetrack. The length is 1.53 miles. Right now, the track temp is 106 Fahrenheit. Air temperature about 66. There is no cloud cover whatsoever. They're doing 2 laps in qualifying, which equals out to a distance of right around 3 miles. So, looking to see who's on the track as we speak. Currently searching for people. Not really seeing anybody taking laps yet. So we're getting a really, just a nice view. There's Chase Baker. Oh, he's slow. Maybe he's already completed the 2 laps. There's our fan favorite, Noah Wilson, which, let's plug that car just a little bit. That is the Buddy Popel insurance company on the hood of that car and wrapped around it. Let's go back to TV2. Better TV3 for the wide shot. Once again, this is the Thunderstorm League of Racing. But like what I said, I really enjoy Chicagoland. It's a multi-grooved racetrack. It's 1.5 miles, so you can really carry a lot of speed around this place. But for when I ran here in another league, we were right around the top for the most part. And you only cut to that inside when you needed to make a pass. We are looking in on the 88 Ryan Andrew car. He currently was fastest in practice, but let's see how he does in qualifying. Taking a really aggressive line, kind of a lane up, but looks like he's just going to take it to pit road at a 31.140. Got about a minute and a half in qualifying left, so we don't have that much left in qualifying. So if you're gonna make a lap, you need to do it now. So right now, I don't know if you can hear them, but Chase Baker and Noah Wilson are going through some ground rules. There is that sexy car, Jacob Walker. We've had him on the channel before, and he is actually driving kind of one of my favorite cars here tonight. I don't know if he's going to make it back to line to attempt, but yep, that is the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. But here we go. Qualifying is over, and we are going to start to grid. Alright, everybody, we hope you are excited just as much as I am for this race here tonight. It's my first solo, like first official solo. Waiting for the leader to take the grid so we can start doing some roll call stuff, but I think we can do it anyway. Let's get that starting grid. Starting first, Chase Schaefer. Second in the 23, Ryan Bile. Ooh. It is going by way too fast. It is lagging a little bit. Starting third, Drew Jua. Fourth, Max Harwingen. Fifth is David Cabrera. The 88 of Ryan Andrew is sixth. Seventh is Tyrell Baker. Seventh is Mason Moriarty. Eighth is the 8 of Noah Wilson. Ninth, Darian Gilliam. 10th, Jeff Ramsdale. 11th, Philip Brigman. Steve Accardia is 12th. 13th is Sean Derryman. And Brian Huntley Jr., followed by Devin Mosley, Tyler Tinsley, Jarrett Manning, Tate K, Richard Crane, Ted Decker Jr., Chase Baker, James Seagrove. And we are rolling, people. We are going to get one lap to go. The top lane is the way. Setup is a little too tight to run the bottom. Yeah, I think just a regular fixed setup is pretty much tight to run the bottom. Might actually have to restart the overlay. So I apologize for that. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it's gone. Yeah, I'm going to have to reset the overlay, so I apologize, everybody. But we are going to stay here with the green. Doing a little lagging issues, but we'll get there. And here we go.
Green flag, green
Giving
flag.
it to the 19. We are green and ready to go here at Chicagoland.
Caution, yellow flag.
And we are under caution real fast right away. Let's see what it is for. Ooh, look at that 57. let's rewind and see what happened. Here we go, passing the start-finish line. Oh, Steve Accardi gets into the 13. Oh, there was a lot of stuff happening behind, in front of them. Let's go a little further. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. The 97 of Jeff Ramsdale looks like he comes up into the 54, gets turned, and just takes out 5 or 6 cars. Wow. So some drivers are already taking their first pit stops as we go to complete lap 2 with our leader Chase Schaefer and the 30 of Max with, that's not a 30, that is a 26 it looks like, but it's got him shown in the 30 on my end, so I apologize on that. So everybody, if you have not yet, hit that like button, subscribe to Extreme Sim TV. We do have one more week of the Thunderstorm League of Racing. They are at Homestead Miami Speedway next week. Helps out the channel, and it definitely helps out the leagues when we showcase them like we do. So right now we are just pacing under yellow right now after the turn 1 incident between Jeff Ramsdale, the 54 of I think that's Brian Huntley Jr. Actually, Steve Accardi, too, getting into it, unfortunately. He is the big championship hopeful here. He is up in the championship standings over that 8 car of Noah Wilson by 21 points. So if he can hold on to it, he'll set himself up very nicely for Homestead next week. So we're pacing under yellow. Just want to go take a quick break and show you guys off the intro that was made for us. And we are back. I think we're going to come to 1 to go once the pace truck and the field cross this start-finish line. So get ready for another wild restart. That's all I got to say. Yep, the lights are off the pace truck, and we are 1 to go. As we all line back up, still missing a good portion of the field. They haven't caught back up. So up front, we do have the 19 of Chase Schaefer. Second is the 30, or on the iRacing side, 26, as you're seeing, is Max Swarringen. I'm going to butcher a lot of people's names here tonight, so I'm apologizing now. The 23 of Ryan Bile, or Billy. Pretty sure it's Billy. I feel like me, Noah, and Chase had that conversation. Fourth is sitting Drew Jua. But we're going to see that pace truck hit pit road right now, and we are green.
Green flag, green flag.
Excellent launch by the 19 of Chase Schaefer on the restart. He is pretty much gone and away, but don't look now. They are side by side for second place right now. 23 of Ryan Billy is underneath Max in the 30 as they go down the very, very famous backstretch, which is not a straightaway. You constantly have to have the wheel turned at this racetrack. Right now, it's still the battle for second as Max tucks right in behind Ryan Billy. Going over to Noah Wilson as he's battling for fifth place at the moment, trying to get by the 21 of Drew on the inside. This track does not like the inside as Noah gets really loose, and he's going to lose position to Ryan Andrew as well. And possibly the 31 of David Cabrera. In the 6 car, that is Mason Moriarty right behind the 8 of Noah Wilson. Noah is currently stuck on the bottom at the moment, but we are moving through the field. Let's check on that 31 as he's actually making another gain, looking to get by the 88 of Ryan Andrew. But it looks like now he is stuck on the bottom. As everybody in our chat did point out, the bottom is not the way around. I hope we are live. I'd be very upset if we're not. Yeah, we're live. People, don't scare me like that. Don't do that to me. Excellent battle right now. Tyrell Baker is currently sitting in second. He's moving well up in the running order, but right now Chase Schaefer is just pulling away. They are 2 by 2 right behind him. Ryan Andrew looking to gain another position on Max Swearingen. Trying to make that inside work, but that outside is just way too good right now. You're going to have to do a slide job. Oh, Noah Wilson cutting underneath Ryan Billy. Noah's getting loose as he's going to enter turn 1. Really off the mark. And he spins Ryan Billy. That was a very poor entrance by that 8 and just washed up the track and collected that 23 car. Shoot. Let's go back and see that. So Noah is going to get a very poor entrance in turn 1. Let's go find Noah, because it'll probably be better if we do it off of his camera. And comes right up and clips the 23. Let's do it right off of his... Let's go right off the nose. And that's it, folks. A very not so good entrance into turn 1 and takes out a really fast Ryan Billy. But as our running order shows, it is Chase Schaefer hitting pit road along with the rest of the field right now. We are going to do pit stops. I fully expect them to take tires here. Make sure we're live, just in case. Yep, we're live. Let's see some pit stops. Unless he's just taking fuel and going. Yeah, it looks like he might have just taken fuel. Interesting. Devin Mosley stayed out, and James Seagrove also stayed out. 97 getting the lucky dog. He was in the first incident on lap 1 as they entered turn 1. That looked like it was started by him, because I think he got turned by Brian Huntley Jr. right up into traffic. If you guys haven't yet, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel to enjoy all things Extreme Sim TV. We got a lot of stuff planned coming up, but for next Wednesday, for the Thunderstorm League of Racing, they are at their championship race at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Oh, we have more cars hitting pit road. Steve Accardi is one of them. Let's go check his pit stop. It looks like Steve Accardi, the 47 of Sean Lester, and the 13 of Charles Catton. Now, I don't think any of these drivers are hoping for anything bad to happen to any of the drivers, but I know Noah Wilson wants to see that 21-point deficit get torn away. Right now, Steve Accardi, who is sitting in 25th place at the moment, is really behind the 8 ball to start this race. Currently on lap 14, Devin Mosley in that beautiful 29 car. Really looks like a lot of these guys are trying to save fuel. Be really interesting to see how far they can actually go. I'm just going to take a shot in the dark because I'm not good with guessing like this. But I'm guessing you can probably go 30, 35 laps tops. For anybody who actually knows in the chat, let me know. Or am I just talking out my ass? But we are less than a lap away from going green after our second caution here tonight. Let's actually go on board with the leader once we're about to go green and get a good look at the launch here. There are a lot of cars in tonight's field. Thank you everybody for showing up. I honestly cannot thank all of you enough. Hopefully the audio sounds are good. Can hear the cars, can hear the rumble of the cars. But let's go to Devin Mosley and check on that onboard. Wonderful iRacing pace truck is hitting pit road, and we are
Green flag.
green.
Green flag.
See where he goes as he enters turn 1 here. You can hear the tires screeching. Might actually be a little loose here. He looks very loose as the 25 of Tyrell Baker just goes on right by. Running right up against the wall. Looked like he hit a really nice bump there. And he is getting past like he stopped. These are all fresher tires going right by him. Brian Andrew and Chase Schaefer, along with Max, getting right by him. So, let's go back to TV2. Let's go check on the leader. 25 car of Tyrell Baker is just pulling away from the field as we speak, but that looks to be kind of... Actually, it's going away. Ryan Andrew, I don't know what he did coming out of turn 4, but he really pulled on Tyrell Baker right there. Now the gap is to about a half a second. looking through the field right now to see if we have any battles. Look at that 21 of Drew Jua. Again, I'm apologizing if I'm butchering your name. I very much am sorry for it. Try my best here. He's cutting to the inside of that 74 machine, which I'm trying to find who it is. Oh, it's James Seagrove. Wow. DeCourcy. But here's the battle you guys need to see. It's Noah Wilson and Steve Accardi. Noah Wilson's sitting in 22nd right now. And Steve Accardi is sitting in 23rd, it looks like, with that main pack. Steve Accardi was in the incident on lap 1. It looks like he's kind of recovered. He still might be a lap down, but we'll see how the race ends up. There's NDNT driver Jacob Walker running a beautiful neon Nerds Doing Nerd Things scheme. Noah Wilson's running the Buddy Popel insurance scheme. They're all going around the outside like Eminem said. Let's go back up to the lead because it looks like that's within a half a second now. You know, Ryan Andrew let Tyrell Baker, get about 3/4 of a second to a half a second, give or take around there. But that's where it stayed. It hasn't fluctuated much from that. Let's check in on the drivers that stayed out under the pass caution. Devin Mosley is currently sitting in 11th, about to get passed by the 92 of Joseph Armstrong. And we have a yellow out. Let's go see where that is for. Uh-oh. The 09 is sitting on pit road, so I'm going to take a wild guess. It might be for him. Looks like he just got tight in 3 and 4. And in all honesty, gets into the wall and probably spins down the track. We'll see it right here on the Extreme Sim TV replay. Oh, and just locks it up and calls it right there. Curious if we're going to see pit stops once again. That is your leader, Tyrell Baker, followed by Ryan Andrew. They had a really nice battle. They were only separated about 0.4 of a second. Honestly, who this can help out could be Devin Mosley and James Seagrove DeCourcy. They stayed out. They protected another set of tires. But let's see if they take tires here. Yep. There's the lefts going up on the 25, or the rights on the 25 and 88, and vice versa. But don't look now. The 04 is looking to take the wave around. Mason Moriarty's going to be our leader. The whole leaderboard is changing right now, so I'm kind of giving it a second to work itself out. That's the 57 of Tyler Tinsley. We are about to complete lap 26 of 90 here tonight. Oh, somebody hit you hard into the wall? Oh. In turn 1, so you did the whole backstretch. Alright, well, let's play that game. Let's go find it. It's gonna be a while, so bear with us. We're gonna go find it, because I am kind of curious. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is on screen. It is the 74 of James Seagrove DeCourcy. And this is right behind the 29 of Devin Mosley as well. So let's check it out. He gets really tight, and right into the 09 of Sean Derryman. Everybody else seems to keep going, but Sean just keeps putting it back in the wall. And actually, so did James Seagrove DeCourcy. Oh, I bet the car wouldn't turn. You had a lot of right side damage and would not be surprised if a tire was down. But we are once again under caution here. I am your commentator, AJ Capola, for Extreme Sim TV. Kind of hoping you're all having a nice Wednesday night. It's been a very cold Wednesday night up here in Connecticut where I'm from. But other than that, it's been a pretty decent day. Hopefully it's been fun for you all. Yeah, gotta go out there and make your millions of dollars somehow. And we are under 1 lap to green. Gonna have about 61 to go. This was our 3rd caution of the race. So, shall we go jump on one of the leaders and see how they attack this restart as well, everybody? Let's go. Actually, gyrocam. We'll see you guys how much banking is actually in the Chicagoland Speedway. We are currently riding with the 25 of Tyrell Baker. Pace truck is hitting pit road, and we are green. As he grinds through the gears, you hear him accelerate. Now he sounds like he get really loose going into turn 1 there. You can hear those tires screeching very loudly. Heck of a battle for P2 right now. Looks like Max Swearingen, again, apologize for the butchering of names, is going to have a very nice run on Chase Schaefer, coming to his inside, see if he can make the pass on these fresh tires. And a lot of these guys are very much aware that this place does not like the bottom lane. You were going to have to get around the outside to try to make a pass, or you can Kyle Larson it and, you know, bounce somebody off into the wall. Checking through the field, looking for battles. Let's go for that 54 of Brian Huntley Jr. as he's to the inside of Mason Moriarty. And that looks like Richard Crane. Moriarty is really loose coming off of turn 2 there. Nice save. Very nice save. Noah Wilson is as at the back of your screen right now. He's currently fighting for 14th position. Ooh, that 48 car looked to get into the wall as he's coming out of turn 4 really loose. Jeff Ramsdale looking to get underneath him in that 97. We have battles all over the place, people. Do not look away. Once again, this is AJ Capola from Nerds Doing Nerd Things and Extreme Sim TV. Very happy to be in the booth for this Thunderstorm League of Racing. They are almost 3 wide. That 47 of Sean Lester, Jeff Ramsdale, and Philip Bridgman. Looked like they all wised up and got out of it. Let's go to the lead because it looks like Chase Schaefer is right on the back bumper of that 25 of Tyrell Baker. Can that 19 Spotify Ford Mustang get by that 25 Camaro? 19 is on the outside by the wall. Going to have a really nice run coming out of turn 2. Here he comes. He's closing. Where is that 25 going to go? Is he going to stay mid? And it looks like Chase Schaefer is going to follow in kind of the tire tracks of Tyrell Baker. So everybody, for the first time as I'm doing it, let's go crank it up. And welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed that Crank It Up, powered by the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. Right now we are looking at the leaders as Tyrell Baker is trying to keep Chase Schaefer at bay. Oh boy. There it is. Took a little while for the timing screen to pop back up, but happy it finally did. Might have actually frozen, not gonna lie. As long as it's working on your end, that's all I care about. But I might need to refresh the overlay. I unfortunately need to refresh the overlay. Darn it. So 1 second, everybody. We will have that right back up. Awesome battle for the lead right now. That 19. Oh, I thought the 19 was gonna knock the 25 hard into the wall. And we are back, everybody. Sorry about that with the overlay. Just wanted to refresh it because nothing was updating on my end. Hell of a battle for the lead. This is what Thunderstorm League of Racing does. I think the 19 kind of gave him a little courtesy of by not spinning them coming out of turn 4 a couple laps ago. But here comes another run as they go into turn 3. The 19 is underneath Tyrell Baker. Can he get the run? It looks like he has a really nice run on the front stretch. But can it hold? It looks like the 19 just got a little loose down there. And here comes the 26 of Max. We are on lap 44. Oh, Max is having a little bit of a blinking problem. That's definitely not good. So, for everybody watching, this is Extreme Sim TV's broadcast of the Thunderstorm League of Racing. I am your host tonight, AJ Coppola. If you haven't yet, hit that like button. Subscribe to Extreme Sim TV because talking is something I need to do on this channel. And the chat is open. Please feel free. Chat away. Who are you guys rooting for tonight? Right now we have almost a 3-car battle for the first position. And it looks like a 3-car battle for P4. 21 car trying to get underneath David Cabrera, followed by Ryan Andrews in 6th at the moment. Honestly, I think what Tyrell Baker is doing is pretty much setting the pace for pretty much everybody behind him. You know, he knows people are going to have a really big issue trying to pass him, so he's just taking the line that people are going to need. We have a caution out. Who is dropping like a fly? Brian Huntley Jr. Oh, let's see what happened to him. He was in our first caution tonight. Oh, he's cutting grass. Looks like he just got loose there. Let's check it out. He's already loose. You can see that car kicking out, and then when he exits turn 4, there he goes. Up, send the grass bill to Brian Huntley Jr. Oh, and he's going to come back up the track. Is anybody going to hit him? Oh, the 36 of Richard Crane. Oh, he's running a modified right now. Oh, man. That was a big, big hit. Wow. All right. Well, everybody, that was, I think that's our 4th caution of the night. We are about to complete lap 48. So we're looking about 40 to go now. The race has been moving really well. Let's run through. Actually, I probably shouldn't run through the top 10. Let's just wait till after pit stops because that would be the big brain thing to do. But right now, people are on pit road because now we're live. looks like the 25 of Tyrell Baker and Chase Schaefer in the 19 are going to resume P1 and P2, but Drew in the 21 comes out 2 positions better, I think. I'm pretty sure. Max drops back to 4th. Joseph Armstrong sitting in 5th. David Cabrera 6th. Ryan Andrews 7th. Tate K in that 20 car, yes. Dakota Russell. Tate K is sitting in 8th place. Jacob E. Walker currently in 9th. He's up a lot of positions from his starting position. Because words. But he is running a very, very car I am interested in. I'm just plugging it now while we're under caution here. That is the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast vehicle. New episodes out every Friday. Our Free Guy episode comes out the 14th of January. Please go check it out. We are on pretty much any site you can go find a podcast. Now, back to our regularly scheduled program. Looks like the 00. Chase Baker's going to take a wave round and get one of his laps back. Should be getting the one to go, I'm pretty sure. Holy crud. Hey Matt, if you ever watch this back, we're actually kind of broadcasting in 4K as we right now. It's a little grainy, but it's not bad. Trying to figure out why it's grainy, unless that's my screen. But we are just under a lap to go back under the green flag. Right now, it is the 25 of Tyrell Baker, Chase Schaefer in 2nd, Drew in the 21, Max in the 30, Max Swaringen. Again, I apologize. David Cabrera currently in 5th. Joseph M. Armstrong in 6th. Ryan Andrews 7th. Jacob E. Walker in 8th. Tate K in 9th. And Mason Moriarty sitting in 10th. So, for anybody interested in the playoff points, Noah Wilson is sitting 14th, and the person he needs to get as far away from as possible, the 04 Stephen Accardi, is in 17th. Excellent entry in turn 1 by the 25 car. Max Swaringen is to the outside of the 19 of Chase Schaefer. And we have another caution out. Ooh, it is Steve Accardi. Ooh, and he gets tagged by the 47 as well. Let's see what happened. Alright, let's see. Let's go far chase, because I'm pretty sure it happens in front of him. Ooh! Noah Wilson gets in the back of Jeff Ramsdale. Ramsdale spins. Let's see that once again. So Noah Wilson's going to get back into Jeff Ramsdale. He's going to come down and hit the 47. Steve Accardi, with nowhere to go, gets hit by the 97 as well. And just for good measure, that 47 gets clipped by the 04. I don't want to say big playoff implications, but Noah Wilson gets into the back of the 97, causing all of that. Let's see, does Steve Ricciardi have another fast repair, or is he going to be sitting on pit road possibly for a while? Currently sitting on with Steve Ricciardi to see if anything changes, and he is going to use that fast repair. Brand new race car for our points leader. So everybody, thank you for coming out to watch this Thunderstorm League of Racing contest here at the Chicagoland Speedway. It's been an absolute fun 55 laps. I really enjoy calling races for these guys, and I might be talking to Matt to see if we can kind of hold on to these people, even if I'm doing them by myself. If you're looking for a really good Xfinity league, these are the guys you want to race around. I consider them one of the best Xfinity leagues. One of the best. There is another one that I'll mention later on. But, no, these guys are up there. Thunderstorm League of Racing, you're going to be hearing a lot about them for a long time. I at least I hope. Currently under caution for the 5th time. We had an incident on the backstretch here with Noah Wilson getting into the back of Jeff Ramsdale, causing Jeff Ramsdale to clip the 47 of Sean Lester, pretty much causing an accordion effect. Our points leader, yes, you heard that, our points leader, Steve Ricciardi, was in that carnage, and he has used his fast repair, so he does have a brand new race car right now. And everybody, this is Extreme Sim TV. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. The chat is open. Who you rooting for? Let us know, because I'm really curious to see what's everybody pulling for here. You guys want to see a really tight battle going into Homestead next week, or are you guys kind of confident that they're probably going to finish close together? Because right now, Noah Wilson is sitting in 12th, and Steve Ricciardi is sitting in that 15th position. They are separated before the race started by 21 points. And I think Mason Moriarty was separated by 26. So take that with you, however. But we are getting lined back up to go under the green flag one more time. That pace truck is going to hit pit road, and we are in control of the 25 car.
Green flag, green flag.
And we are green once again here at Chicagoland Speedway. Excellent launch by the 25 of Tyrell Baker, followed by the 21 right behind him, giving it a nice shove. Can he block the lane underneath from Chase Schaefer? Schaefer is going to move up to the high side, get the run with the 21. 21's going to go down low. He's underneath the 19 as we speak. Can he make the pass? Oh! The 92 of Joseph Armstrong is sideways. Oh, and he's collecting other drivers. Oh, that collects the 29 and the 24. Oh, man. What a wreck. What an absolute wreck. Let's kind of go see what caused that. Get a little closer view. And we'll go into replay mode. Okay, it looks like Ryan Andrew and him get a little tangled up. He gets spun, gets nailed by the 20 car. 20 car of Tate K. Lot of damage there. And there is nowhere to go for Jacob Walker. Or Devin Mosley. Both cars are junked. Wow. That was a lot of carnage. And I've seen carnage before. Jacob Walker still sitting in 11th, hasn't hit pit road yet. What a wreck. Lot of carnage. That's going to take a little while to clean up. We are looking at about 30 laps to go in this Chicagoland Thunderstorm League of Racing event. Looks like the 13 of Charles Catton is going to hit pit road, and looks like a couple other people are as well. Shoot, Jacob Walker is staying out on the track with all that damage. Honestly, kind of shocked by that. .13 car exiting pit road after getting some service. We are currently just about to put our 60th lap on the board. Chase Schaefer in the 19 car has the fastest lap of the race. There has been 4 lead changes. Uh-oh, there's that 24 car. Wonder if he got a meatball flag. But it looks like we're going to start gridding and getting ready to go for the restart. I don't know what's going on. It's like, I don't want back here, you can have back here. I don't want back here, you can have back here. Thank you for spending part of your Wednesday night with us. pace truck is going to hit pit road another time tonight, and we are gonna go green.
Green, green, green.
Excellent launch once again by Tyrell Baker. He is gonna clear the 19 and then some. They are 4 wide. 4 wide. Can they make it work? Oh boy. Oh, most of them are gonna need another set of underwear after this race tonight. Max Swearingen is underneath Chase Schaefer. David Cabrera is up to P2. He's looking to get to the back bumper of that 25, and there is a caution out. Oh, God. What happened here? Looks like there's a lot of stacking up behind him. Oh! So, let's go see who that started with. That started with the 11 vehicle. The 11 vehicle's not on here, so let's go to the 20. Gets sideways. 20, Carl looks like he finishes him off. Comes right back up the track. There's Devin Mosley. The 7's going to get involved. And the 24. Jeez. Big wreck right there. So we are under caution once again for that incident between the 11 and the 20 of Tate K. Currently watching the 24 of Jacob Walker, see if he gets a new vehicle. And no, it does not look like it. He might have used his fast repair already. Which, that's definitely not good. There's a lot of damage on that race car. So this will be the first time I'm plugging it, so I'll do that real fast. I am AJ Capola from the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. We talk about anything nerdy. Disney, Marvel, DC, Harry Potter. We have a Lord of the Rings series coming up about mid-February, so stick with us for that. Our Free Guy episode comes out next Friday. It's a lot of fun. Please check us out. We're pretty much anywhere you can find podcasts. But back to the Thunderstorm League of Racing. If you're looking for an Xfinity series here on iRacing, I would 100% suggest looking these guys up. They put on a show absolutely every week. So with that being said, a lot of stuff is coming from behind this, and a bunch of awesome dudes. Noah Wilson, Chase Baker. They put a lot into this league, a lot of time, a lot of thought, and you really need to at least give them a look if you're looking for an Xfinity league. We are about a half a lap from going green. Oh, and Sean Derryman, he's an admin too. I know he's watching, so I don't want to, step on any toes over here. So, once again, that pace truck is going to take a hard left turn. onto pit road. But something that hasn't changed pretty much for the majority of this race is Tyrell Baker being the control car on restarts.
Green, green, green.
And he gets through the gears. Looks like the 31 of David Cabrera did not get a good restart. They are going to be 3 wide as they enter turn 1. Mason Moriarty to the inside. Can he hold the line, or is Chase Schaefer gonna... Nope, Chase Schaefer gives him a lot of room. Gets a little loose coming out of turn 2. I mean, yeah, there's been cautions, Nicholas Phillips. There's been cautions, but the racing that when we've been green has been absolutely phenomenal. And I mean absolutely phenomenal. David Cabrera looking on the outside of the 25. He's going to get a really nice run coming out of turn 2 here. Gonna make it all the way to almost the back bumper of Tyrell Baker. Right now, Chase Schaefer, we were talking about him a lot at the beginning of this race, kind of falling back into about almost 5th position. Battling right now with the 88 car of Ryan Andrew. Noah Wilson, it just creeped up into P7, but he is not pulling away from Steve Accardi. Those are your points leaders as we speak. Before the race even started, Steve Accardi was plus 21 on Noah Wilson. Go to Noah Wilson here as he's battling with Drew Jua. Drew is going to go to the inside in that 21 machine. He's going to try to do probably a slide job, but I'll leave that to Dale Jr. with saying that, because slide job, and it worked. Hell of a move. Noah Wilson's now under fire by the 92 of Joseph Armstrong. And then it's the car he does not want to see get by him, that 04 of Steve Accardi. David Cabrera is falling back. He's about almost a half a second behind the 25 Tyrell Baker machine. Looking at 19 laps to go, 19 circuits around the racetrack. Yeah, dude, Nicholas Phillips, yeah. Oh, boy, this is what you'll see 95% of the time. Hell, probably about 98% of the time when it comes to these guys. Should go back and see their Talladega race this year. It was by far one of the best races I've ever seen. It didn't finish great, but boy, was there some awesome-ass racing. David Cabrera trying to hold on to P2. P3, actually. Uh-oh. It has frozen again. At least on my end, it's frozen. On the regular stream end, it hasn't, which is good. Battle for the lead. That is not a battle for the lead. That is the Brian Huntley Jr. getting lapped. He had a lot of damage earlier, so he's probably just going to finish out the laps and bring her over to Homestead for next week's race. Man, these guys are really hauling the mail here tonight. Alright, so unfortunately, the whole overlay is kind of pooping out right now, so I do have to reset it once again. It'll be really fast, I promise. Give me 1 sec. But right now, it is all Tyrell Baker. Ooh, as I say that, he goes right into the wall. Big battle for third right now. Battle for second, I mean. Big battle for second. Nah, I won't comment on that, Nicholas. I don't really know Brian. He's a hell of a racer 90% of the time at a lot of other tracks. I don't know what happened during this race, but you know, some people don't have the best days every week. 21 getting by Max Swearing in. So I've resorted to sounding out words. See, here's the big thing. P9 is the 04 of Steve Accardi. And sitting in 12th place is the 8 of Noah Wilson. Noah needs something to happen, needs to put some magic together, needs to wave a wand, and something needs to happen or his championship hopes are over. Big battle for the lead right now. Drew is right on the back bumper of that 25 car. Going to the inside. See what can happen going into turn 3. Going to be a little tight down there. Tyrell not giving him any room whatsoever. He's fine. Unless you're talking about leave the 54 alone. Once again, Tyrell not giving any room down there. It's what you got to do to make sure nobody passes you. If you give them way too much, they're just going to take it and run. But they are coming up on lap traffic, and they're coming up on lap traffic very, very fast. The 21 car is going to stay in the tire tracks of the 25. They're going to be passing the 54 car once again, nice and easy. Stays out of the way, letting the leaders go. Oh boy. Somebody's blinking. Tyrell's blinking, and he's blinking a lot right now. Oh boy, that's not good. '21 car really loose. They're catching the Jacob Walker machine. Driving like a modified right now.
Caution, yellow flag.
Ooh, big wreck, 19 around. Chase Schaefer around. Let's see what happened. Chase Schaefer clips Matt a little bit. Matt goes hard into the wall. Chase Schaefer corrects the wheel, and he goes hard into the wall. Big wreck for the two guys that have been running up front all night. Wow. And there is 6 laps to go, everybody. That was a very, very, very big wreck. Currently have to put it on the 21 because the 25 is blinking a lot right now. So everybody, the chat is open, as you can see. Who do you think is winning the race tonight? It's been the 25 show for the majority of the race. The 19 seems to be out of the picture now with that wreck. Looks like they're all going to hit pit road. Oh no, Ryan Andrews stays out. Let's see if that pays off. He's going to be on severely older tires than pretty much everybody else. Wow. Unless he was wanting to keep people trapped a lap down. So, race fans, the Thunderstorm League of Racing. There is 5 laps to go. Who do you have in victory lane at the end of this race? Right now, not pitting was Ryan Andrew. Really? Is the 79 the 11? Yes, it is. Son of a gun. Ted Decker Jr. is in what you see, the 11 car. Well, looks like that 24 car, nope, did not hit pit road. Interesting. Very interesting. Looks like we're going to have 3 to go. Possibly 2 to go when we go green once again. Possibly for the final time here tonight. I am AJ Capola. I have been the commentator for Extreme Sim TV for about 4 months now, usually in the booth with Matt, but Matt is on assignment on the channel, most likely still broadcasting the Ram Short Track Series. If you want to click over to them, but don't leave just yet. We have a big finale coming here tonight. Chase Schaefer in that 19 car. You saw him in the beautiful Spotify machine. He has the fastest lap at a 31.137 on lap 31. 7 lead changes here tonight. Most laps led has gone to the 25 of excuse me, Tyrell Baker. Ding, 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 ding. The following contest scheduled for 2 laps. At the conclusion, we will find out who will win the Thunderstorm League of Racing contest here at Chicagoland Speedway. Pace truck hits pit road. Ryan Andrew is the leader, gets a launch. The 11 does not go, holds up the whole outside line. That allows Mason Moriarty and Joseph Armstrong to fight for a second themselves, but Mason Moriarty is looking to take the lead away from the 88. As they go around the backstretch, we are coming to the Tropical Travels white flag. 92 of Joseph Armstrong to the outside of Mason Moriarty. Mason Moriarty gets loose in 3 and 4. Can they make it back to the line? He is cutting grass. The 92 is the leader on the white flag lap. Tropical Travels white flag. Can anything be done? 25 car Tyrell Baker is driving his wheels off to try to get back to the lead. But on the backstretch, entering turn 3, that is Joseph Armstrong. And he will win the Thunderstorm League of Racing at Chicagoland Speedway. Did anybody else see that coming? Because I sure the heck didn't. I thought the 25 car was going to eat everybody up and just run away with this thing. Absolutely wow. What a finish. We are going to get to interviews in just a second. As we're waiting for people to enter the waiting room so we can conduct our interviews of tonight's race. But Joseph M. Armstrong is your winner here tonight, followed by the 25 of Tyrell Baker and the 21 of Drew Jua. Steve Accardi is also sitting in the waiting room, so let's actually talk to him real fast. Hey, Steve Accardi, I saw you were sitting in the waiting room. Get a quick interview with you, pal. You had a very eventful day, my friend.
Yeah, I can't believe I was able to finish 4th there. After I was in multiple wrecks there, and I didn't take a fast repair, and I was a little slow on the straightaways for a while, but I just can't believe I was able to finish 4th.
Once I saw you we actually had you use your fast repair on stream. Once you took that, I go, this mother trucker is about to win the freaking race. And you literally almost did it here tonight.
Yeah, Chicago, I was probably about a 5th to 10th place car all night, but I thought I was just hoping to be able to get a top 15 there after I got caught up. The 54 came down and hit someone off too, and I ended up slamming into the inside wall. And
yeah, I saw that.
I was really hoping I didn't blow up, and I was able to get back to pit road and take that fast repair. But once I did, I was able to miss a couple wrecks, and was able to just be in the right lane there at the end and got 4th.
Yeah, you were in a couple wrecks. The one on lap 1, you had another one with the 54, and you had another one with fellow championship contender Noah Wilson coming off of 2, where he clips, I think, the 97 of Jeff Ramsdale, and there was just nowhere for you to go. And you bounced back pretty strong here tonight. I would say be proud going into Homestead next week, because you might have this championship, knock on wood, locked down.
Yeah, I was very fortunate even with the struggles tonight. Noah got a worse finish than me, and Mason got a worse finish than me, and they're 2nd and 3rd in points, and my biggest threat. So I'm just very thankful to come out 4th. I still don't know how that happened.
Well, all right, dude, just one more final question, and we'll let you go celebrate a top 5 finish here tonight. What are you looking to do this week into next week in lead up of that Homestead race?
I'll definitely get in some solo test sessions, and I'll see how many. I'm not sure where Noah and the 6 finished. I just know they were further behind me, so I'll see how many points I have. I may just have to just run or just finish the race next week and pretty much walk away with the championship.
Noah finished 6th, and Mason Moriarty finished 14th after the spin coming to the white flag lap. But
All
hey,
right.
thank you again for joining us for a quick chat up in the booth. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed watching you overcome adversity all night here tonight.
Thank you very much.
And everybody, that was the 04 of Steve Accardi. Finished P4. He is the championship leader. But let's go talk to the Chicagoland Speedway Thunderstorm League of Racing champion, Joseph Armstrong. Joseph Armstrong, it's AJ in the booth. You got a copy, pal?
Yes, sir. I got you all loud and clear.
Holy potatoes, Batman. Did you see that coming when you guys went green for the final time? Or did you just, hey, there's a hole here. Let me go here.
So I probably should have won. The caution came out for swear engine wrecking, and I was, you saw the 2 leaders, Drew and Baker. They were sliding off of each corner, so I knew I was going to be faster than them, regardless if we got the yellow. I was upset that we got the yellow till a couple of guys stayed out, and I knew if the guy on the top didn't go, I think I forgot his name, Ted. Yeah, I knew if Ted didn't go, Baker would have been screwed. And I knew Moriarty was on 2 tires, and so once I saw that the guy on the top didn't go, I knew it was kind of a done deal. I had a run off of 2 and maybe blocked it, but I think the fresh tires kind of allowed me to be able to make that move without wrecking. And once I got to his outside, I knew it was a done deal.
Yeah, I literally heard slingshot engage, and you just took it and ran. Coming to that final restart, you're sitting what?
5th.
Yeah. I wish I had that pulled up on stream, because you for a lap and what I would say a half was like, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, and then just gone. See you later, goodbye. Take it to the banks. But dude, awesome race, all race.
Yeah, for sure. That was a really fun race. I was looking forward to it because I knew I was really good at tracks with like high wear, and I really love tracks where I can save the tires for like first 10 laps of a run and just fly by everybody.
Yeah, and you really showed that. You'd back up just a little bit. You wouldn't really lose a lot of positions, if any, but you'd back up a little bit and then come towards the end of a run. Here comes the 92. Choo-choo, mother truckers.
Yeah, it was a fun race. A lot of guys, it was a lot of competition out there. It was hard to get, once you got to like 6th or 5th or 6th, it was hard to make ground, but we were slowly moving our way up, and luckily we were in the right spot when it mattered most.
Well, all right, dude. Once again, congratulations on pulling it off here tonight. Congratulations on your win. And what are you looking forward to when it comes to Homestead next week?
Hopefully I'm able to run it. I usually have things going on Wednesdays, but if I am able to make it, I would run the top. Homestead's known for running the top, but I think the bottom will probably save tires a bit more. So I'll save tires. You see the same thing you saw tonight, where I'll run the bottom and just chill for the first few laps of a run, and then try to make my charge later in the run. So hopefully, I don't know if the championship battle tightened up a bit, but
no,
hopefully everyone's got some.
It actually grew.
Oh man! All right. Well, hopefully, I think Accardi or whatever his name is, he's in the right spot right now. As long as he takes care of himself next week, he'll be fine. But as it goes for me, hopefully if I'm there, you'll see the same thing you saw tonight.
Yeah, if my math is right, and do not quote me on the math, Steve is going to be up about 25 points on Noah.
Okay. All right. That's about a race worth if Noah or if Steve wrecks out early.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if
Noah
tries to steal the hauler and drive it to a different track. So, all right, dude. Once again, congratulations on your win, pal. Good luck next week. Hopefully, you can be here. If not, stay safe.
All right, same to you. Thank you.
All right, everybody. That was our race winner, Joseph Armstrong. Let's go talk to the man that finished P2. Hey, TCB, how are you, pal?
Been better, been worse.
Dude, you dominated this race, and I don't even mean by a little bit. You were the front guy for, I don't know, out of the 90 laps, maybe 65 of them, if not more. What did you need to happen on that final restart to come away the winner here tonight?
Honestly, I don't. I mean, if you know me, I'm a very calm, cool, collected guy. But what I really needed on that last restart was a guy in front of me to actually go and get up there on the restart. That really screwed me.
That whole outside did not go whatso freaking ever.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing, honestly. I mean, to lead that many laps and then get screwed over by a guy that stays out on 60-lap old tires, I think that's pretty ridiculous, honestly. I don't know. I'm sure the admins aren't going to do anything about it. I don't want them to do anything about it, honestly. It's just, it's part of racing, you make the decision to stay out, but you got to at least make an attempt to go on the restart, man. I mean, could be the final restart of the race. You got to at least make an attempt to go. So
yeah,
I didn't know what to do, get out of line or what, but sucks.
Yeah, I can definitely see that it can really put a damper on even a P2 finish, because you led the majority of this race here tonight, but unfortunately a late race restart kind of throws like a little damper on it, but still a very strong showing.
Yeah, thank you. Definitely, P2 is always good, but definitely whenever we dominate like that, should have been P1. I don't want to sound inconsiderate or anything like, oh, this is my win, but I mean, honestly, it could have been Drew's win also. Drew definitely drove up to me there in the last couple of laps, and man, we were having a heck of a battle before that last yellow there. But
no, your battle with Chase Schaefer all race was fantastic to watch.
Yes, I want to give a shout out to Chase. He was racing me really clean, and I was racing him clean. That was a lot of fun. It was honestly, other than the end there, it was a really fun race. I'm glad I showed up.
All right, well, congratulations on your P2. I know you kind of wish it was one position better, but is there anybody sponsor wise or anybody you would like to thank for tonight's race or stuff like that?
I'd like to thank you for broadcasting it. I'm definitely go back and watch it. I'd like to thank everybody watching, my girl watching, everybody that worked so hard, upstate New York, Team TCB and Team TCB 2.0, everybody on that team, and to Joseph Armstrong for the win, and whoever runs this league. I think Noah Wilson runs this league, and Chase Baker. Yeah, shout out to them.
Yeah, those are the two guys I know.
yeah, and I didn't win this week, and I think I'm 0 for 3, so I guess that means next week I'm gonna have to show up and spoil the party.
Dude,
get my first win of this league.
That'd be one way to go out. Last race of the season, boom, win.
Yeah, what track is it at, by the way?
Homestead Miami Speedway.
All right, sounds good. I'll be there.
Sounds like another, round the outside job.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, dude. Well, congratulations on your P2 finish. That is TCB in that beautiful 25 scheme. You have a good night, pal. We will hopefully talk to you next week.
Yes, sir. Good talking to you. See you next week.
Let's go talk to our P3 driver so I can actually figure out how to say his last name. Drew, it's AJ in the booth. You got a copy, pal?
I gotcha. All
right, first things first. Before we even talk about the race, how do you say your last name?
Jua.
Jua.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was right maybe half the time.
That's perfectly okay. A lot of people mess it up. I appreciate you for asking that.
Well, P3 tonight, dude. You were inching your way to the front and then pretty much just stayed there the final part of that race. Any thoughts on tonight's race on, hey, what can you have done better, or, what maybe you needed to happen to possibly win tonight's race?
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of speed, especially on that final run. I made a couple of mistakes and had to use my fast repair because I got a little squirrely off the corner once and hit the wall, and damage here at these tracks, especially in these Xfinity cars, it means a lot. Even if it's 12, 13 seconds, it's gonna hurt your car. I mean, after we had those a few like one lap runs, I decided I was gonna take my fast repair, not really care about tire saving anymore and just go to the front. And it worked. I mean, I went from 13th to second and was having a fun battle there with TCB. Unfortunately, we got a caution. Just really didn't have the long runs that we needed to maybe solidify ourselves and get a race win.
Well, dude, I will say, watching you cut through the field and making some of these awesome moves, the bottom lane was not working at all for the most part tonight, and there were 3 or 4 instances where I see you cut underneath. Actually, I saw you cut underneath the Noah Wilson machine, and you're just like, nope, I'm taking this position. Goodbye, see you later. And, dude, you seem to, when you needed to, be able to make that bottom work. I know there's other drivers that are probably going to listen to this interview. Was there any strategy on saving tires to make those moves?
Yeah, it was just trying to not get loose off the corners, not push too hard, especially on some of these we had some runs where we had maybe 10, 15, 20 lap runs. I mean, it was just about trying to conserve early, and then maybe when you see other people struggling, that's when I was trying to put the hammer down, because there was one instance where in middle of the race, we were saving tires back there in 6th, 7th place, and all of a sudden I see all these cars in front of me starting to get loose, and I was like, it's go time. And unfortunately, we didn't have any time to get up there, but yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is about this track. I mean, this is probably my first time ever running this combo with Xfinity cars here, and I mean, this was by far one of my favorite league races. Unfortunately, there was a lot of cautions, but the racing was great, honestly.
Yeah, I said that probably towards the end of the broadcast. I go, yeah, we've had maybe 5 or 6 cautions in about 90 laps, if not maybe 1 or 2 more. But when we went green, this was racing.
Yeah, I mean, it was. There was a lot of contenders like Schaefer, Armstrong, TCB, Ryan Andrews, Swaggy. There was a bunch of contenders up there in the front, and there was a time where almost anybody could win the race. So I mean, I didn't even know it was going to happen going into the final run.
Yeah, well, congratulations on your P3 finish. Unfortunately, you didn't get the final 2 positions coming towards the checkered there, but you were in striking distance. Yeah, once again, congratulations. And any thoughts on going to Homestead next week?
I'm not honestly the best at Homestead, so I might have to see what works. I don't expect to ever run this well here, Chicago, especially in my first race. So we'll see what happens next week, and maybe I can get 2 spots better this next week.
Well, here's a pointer. Homestead, you're going to want to run the outside, around the wall, as close as you can. I don't want to say go straight there from the get-go, but hey, you might want to do straight from the get-go.
Yeah, well, I'll see. I mean, there's a lot of tire saving involved, so I'll probably run the outside a few laps. Just
All right, Drew. You have a wonderful night. Thank you for the chat, and congratulations on your podium finish.
All right, thanks for interviewing me.
Yep, that was our P3 driver, Drew Jua. And let's go see if we could talk to Chase Baker and Noah Wilson, both league owners for the Thunderstorm League of Racing. Hey, guys, what's up?
What's up, AJ?
Oh, man, what an absolutely fun race. Unfortunately, it was probably a nicer race for Noah than it was for Chase Baker, but that's besides the point. What are your thoughts on the race here tonight? Noah, we'll actually get to you first because you seem to have lost some points to Steve Accardi.
My thoughts was I really don't like Chicagoland. I was uncertain going into it, but when I put pretty solid lap times down in practice, I kind of gained a little bit of confidence. But I knew in the Cup cars I'm not very good here, and it just translated to the Xfinity cars. I mean, I just had no answer for it, and it was fairly frustrating. So, and as the race went on, I saw more people kind of leave, and it was easier for Steve to stay closer and stuff like that. I just kind of was watching everything slip for me, so everything was just kind of driving out of me towards in this race. But luckily, I salvaged what I could and somehow miraculously got 6th place. That late caution saved me.
Yeah, I was going to say, you came home in 6th and looked like we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 or 7 drivers bounce, unfortunately. But hey, coming home sixth is nothing to, be upset about. Unfortunately, your championship rival, who we talked to first while we were waiting for Joseph Armstrong, he did gain some positions on you. I think you might have to change some power rankings around this week. But
Exactly thinking about those.
of course you were, because you're thinking 5 steps ahead.
Right.
You're that kind of league owner. Now, let's go over to Chase Baker. Chase, not the night you wanted, but once again, you're putting on a very, very successful league, Thunderstorm League of Racing. I have nothing but great things to talk about. Explain to what happened tonight and then what you're looking forward to next week outside of it being the last race of the season. You could be like, fine, that's done.
I was not expecting the track to be so loose on the car. Anywhere I ran, I was like half stepping it out. Thought I was gonna wreck multiple times more than I actually did. Got caught up in that first wreck. Thought I could repair it, and then I got caught up in the incident with the 23 and had to use my fast repair, and just things went downhill. Hit the wall hard. You had 4.5 minutes of repair. Just decided to fix it because realistically, getting down to the nitty gritty, it's not about me. It's about these guys racing for the championship with Noah and Steve racing hard week in and week out. I'm looking forward to seeing these guys battle hard for the championship next week. It's going to definitely be interesting, especially with that 23-point gap now. But we'll just have to see how things go. It all depends on how big the field is next week, and maybe even where these guys start, because if one starts at the front and one starts at the back, more points can change in a hurry. So.
Oh, well, I just realized my mic was off, so I will apologize for that.
Can't hear you.
All right, so it's like you knew I was talking. No, Steve was involved in the first wreck and the third or fourth wreck here tonight. And right at that point, I was like, he's done. I'm pretty sure he used his fast repair on his first wreck, and I was watching him. It's on stream. His car goes from all beat up to brand new, and I'm like, oh, Noah is screwed.
Yeah, I saw him like wreck multiple times, and I thought, wow, it's like this is really going to get interesting for Homestead. But then I saw him like 2 spots behind me, and once I saw that with like 25 to go, it was just kind of like, well, I think he just got it here. So because there was just not enough cars in the field anymore that at least were on the lead lap. Like it just seemed like he just had it his way today, and it just wasn't my way. I had my way for the past couple races. It's his turn now, I guess. So.
Well, I didn't want to say I kind of told him to watch out for you committing a crime this week, but I did say make sure he drives his hauler and not has somebody else drive his hauler, because I feel like you can jump in that and drive it to, I don't know, maybe Texas and leave it there.
Honestly, you know what? As a joke, of course, as a joke, I always tell people, if they, spin out, make sure you take the 04 with them. But no, I think what me and Steve has been doing here it's been exciting trying to catch him. And you know what? He's been so consistent.
I don't know about that. You rear-ended that 97, and that 97 turned right into the way of the 04. That was the wreck he took that fast repair on. And I was like, Noah just caused that. And all joking aside,
I didn't hit him actually.
Oh no, you didn't? Wow.
They were going right in front of me, but no. No, honestly, I feel like it's for Steve. He's been madly consistent this entire season, and I've had my ups and downs here. I got 3 wins. Maybe we can get 1 more to add to my name, but even if I finish second and he wins it, I'll be very happy for Steve, and I'll be humbled and satisfied with a second place finish, considering the fact that this season started out rough. I even had a lot of distractions going into the race. That Racing Auto Club. So
yep.
I gave it my all, I guess I can say, and you know what? It ain't over to the fat lady sings. You know, I was always told never give up without a fight. So, Homestead, even if he finishes a spot in front of me, I just know I'm gonna give it everything I had, even if there's no chance.
Hey,
I'm still gonna fight.
That's all. That's all anybody can hope for is it to come down to the wire, and it very could next week, depending on what happens during the Homestead Miami Speedway race, which will be next Wednesday, 8 p.m. on Extreme Sim TV. I'm AJ Capola.